you left, but the lamp stayed on, like some part of you forgot to be gone. Logo light on the nightstand, half the room still wearing you. I stood there with my coat in my hand, like I was the one who got left too soon. No broken frame, no shattered glass, just the kind of quiet that makes a moment last. Your side of the room looked almost holy, soft enough to make me stay. Funny how the smallest light can keep the dark from going away. I should've turned it off, I should've gone to sleep, but that one lamp kept holding everything you used to be. And the more it warmed the room, the colder I became. Like losing you didn't sound like thunder, it just looked like your shade. The lamp stayed on after you were gone. That's how I knew this night was gonna last too long. The lamp stayed on, and I stayed with it too. Like if I kept that little light alive, I wouldn't have to lose all of you. Stay cold, stay dim, why does it still feel like you're in it? The lamp stayed on, and I never really moved on. Your glass still there beside the sink, one shirt still hanging on the chair. I never knew how much a room could hurt, till every little thing said you were there. The city moved below the blinds, cars kept slipping through the blue, but in this room the clock got heavy every minute, dragging me back to you. I laid down on the edge of morning, didn't touch your side at all. Some losses don't arrive in pieces, they just leave one light on in the hall. I should've let it fade, I should've closed my eyes, but heartbreak has a way of glowing in the smallest kinds of light. And the room kept leaning toward what used to be, like even the air around me still hadn't let you leave. The lamp stayed on after you were gone. That's how I knew this night was gonna last too long. The lamp stayed on, and I stayed with it too. Like if I kept that little light alive, I wouldn't have to lose all of you. Stay cold, stay dim, why does it still feel like you're in it? The lamp stayed on, and I never really moved on. Maybe that's the cruelest part, not what ended but what stayed. One warm bulb, one quiet room, one heart too tired to walk away. Maybe love don't leave all at once, maybe it lingers in the glow, and you don't realize how much is over till the smallest light won't let you go. The lamp stayed on, and I still see you there, in the soft gold by the bed, in the silence in the air. The lamp stayed on while the whole night came apart. One little light in the corner, and too much of you in my heart. Stay dim, I hate how much of you lives in it. The lamp stayed on, and I still haven't learned to turn it off. You left, but the lamp stayed on. And I swear that's when the hurting really started. Your name lit up my screen at 2:17. I type what I still feel, and I didn't send it. Phone in my hand, room half blue, lamp by the bed still leaning toward you. I read our old thread like it's holy text, trying to find where the silence started next. Your last take care still sounds too clean, like you were already halfway leaving me. No crash, no scene, no words thrown hard, just little colder spaces in my arms. I told myself I wouldn't do this, wouldn't let the night get in my head, but somehow I always know exactly where you hurt and press there till it feels like you're not gone yet. Thumb on the screen, heart in my throat. One more line I shouldn't write, one more truth I shouldn't show. I type slow then erase, like I'm trying to save my pride from the look of your name. I didn't send it, but I meant every word, every I miss you, every this still hurts. I didn't send it, I just let it glow blue in the dark in my hand, like I was still talking to you. Stay there unsent, half a wound, half regret. I didn't send it, but God knows I wanted to. The AC hum sounds like a long goodbye, cars moving low somewhere outside. I got one side of the bed still untouched, like keeping that space might keep us enough. I wrote, I know we had to lose it. Then I wrote, I hate the way you left. Then I wrote nothing at all for a minute, just watch my own reflection in the text. Your picture's still the same, that smile still gets me weak. Funny how a person can be gone and still have all the keys. Like I say, I'm healing fine now. I could lie the way I do all day, but at 2 a.m. I'm just a man with the screen and too much of your name. I'm on the screen, pulse moving strange. One more line I shouldn't keep, one more chance I shouldn't chase. I type slow then erase, like I'm trying not to bleed through the glow in your name. I didn't send it, I meant every word, every I miss you, every this still hurts. I didn't send it, I just let it glow blue in the dark in my hand, like I was still talking to you. Stay there unsent, half a wound, half regret. I didn't send it, but God knows I wanted to. Maybe that's what heartbreak is, not the leaving, not the end, just all the things you still wanna say to somebody you can't reach again. Maybe healing ain't a straight line, maybe some nights fold you back in two. Maybe love don't die when people leave, maybe it just stops arriving too. I didn't send it, and that's what hurts the most. All that truth in little gray bubbles with nowhere to go. I didn't send it, I just watched it fade with dawn. Like if I left it there long enough, you might somehow feel it from beyond. Stay there unsent, all my pride and all my regret. I didn't send it, and I still don't know if that saved me yet. Your name's still on my screen, 2 17, I type what I still feel, and I didn't send it to the door closed behind you. The whole room changed, and I did too. No loud goodbye, no final scene, just that soft click in the hallway and the quiet in between. Your perfume stayed, your warmth was gone. I stood there longer than I should have, like you might still turn around. The lamp was low, the floor was cold, and somehow one small sound made everything feel old. I stayed there, didn't move, like maybe stillness had a use. One soft end, one clean break, and all at once I felt the weight. After the door, nothing sounded right. The room was still the same, but it stopped feeling like mine. After the door, I heard you in the dark. Not your voice, just the shape of you still hanging in my heart. Stay gone, stay still. Why does silence hit this real? After the door, I knew what losing you would feel like. I looked around at little things, the glass you left, the coat still hanging. No wreckage here, that's what cuts the cleanest endings, hurt the most. I sat down slow, didn't breathe, like if I kept the room untouched you wouldn't really leave. The city moved below the blinds, but in this house you took all sense of time. I stayed up, lamp dim, letting the quiet settle in. No last word, no fight to blame, just me still saying your name. After the door, nothing sounded right. The room was still the same, but it stopped feeling like mine. After the door, I heard you in the dark. Not your voice, just the shape of you still hanging in my heart. Stay gone, stay still. Why does silence hit this real? After the door, I knew what losing you would feel like. Maybe heartbreak isn't thunder, maybe it's one soft sound too small. A hand let go, a hallway light, a door that closes on it all. And maybe that's why I still hear it more than any words we said. Because one quiet second told me you were done, and I was left. After the door, I couldn't hear myself. Everything you didn't say said enough by itself. After the door, the whole night changed its skin. One soft click and all the dark came rushing in. Stay gone, stay still. I'm learning what I can't unfeel. After the door, I've never heard silence the same again. After the door closed behind you, the whole room changed, and I did too. When was your light? I saw the little dots, and they disappeared. so did sleep. Phone light on my sheets, room half blue. I was doing fine till the screen said you. 3 little dots and my whole chest moved, like maybe this night wasn't done with you. I held my breath for something small, a word, a line, anything at all. But hope gets loud, then leaves you numb. When almost love turns back to none, you almost replied, and that's what broke me, not the silence, but what it showed me. You almost replied, like your heart leaned in, then changed its mind before it hit send. Stay blue screen light, why'd you have to hurt me this quiet? You almost replied, and I've been awake all night. I stared at your name like it still meant home. Funny how gone can still feel close. I didn't text back, there was nothing to do, just me in the dark and the almost of you. The room stayed still, the city moved, but all I felt was losing you. No final word, no clear goodbye, just one small maybe that ruined the night. You almost replied, and that's what broke me, not the silence, but what it showed me. You almost replied, like your heart leaned in and changed its mind before it hit send. Stay blue screen light, why'd you have to hurt me this quiet? You almost replied, and I've been awake all night. Maybe that's the cruelest kind, not being left but almost being found. For one soft second I had you back, then watched it all go dark again. You almost replied, and I still feel it, one tiny sign, and I still can't heal it. You almost replied, and that's what stays, not what you said, but what you took away. Stay blue all night, I'm still staring at that same light. You almost replied, and somehow that hurts more than goodbye. Replied, then nothing, and I stayed up for the rest of the night. Everything turned blue after you. Not dark, just quieter. The room still holds, but it doesn't hold the same. There's a softer kind of emptiness inside your name. You left no ruin, only color changed, and somehow that made loss feel even stranger. I keep living, I keep moving, but midnight has a way of making truth look blue. It's all blue after you. The walls, the air, the ache, nothing loud enough to break. Everything's soft enough to stay. It's all blue after you, and I still breathe you in, like the night keeps painting what I can't have again. Some people leave a room tone, a shade that every quiet thing keeps bringing home. It's all blue after you, and maybe that's why I still care. Not because you stayed, but because your color did. Blue after you, and nowhere else to go. Summer's the wind, they just change shape and keep wearing your name in a softer way. I don't call it missing you, I call it the hour leaning wrong. The way a quiet room can turn one thought into a song too heavy to hold. Maybe love is not what leaves, maybe love is what remains in the mouth of silence, in the ache that never learns a simpler language. You were not a storm, you were the weather after, the kind that stays in the walls long after the windows forget. And I have been speaking to the dark, like it might return you in another form. A colder mercy, a slower light, a version of your voice I can survive tonight. This is borrowed silence, none of it belongs to me. It came with your shadow, and now it sleeps where you used to be. This is borrowed silence, dripping gold, then turning blue. I am not alone in this room, I am alone with what the night still knows of you. Stay strange, stay near, I hear you best when you disappear. Borrowed silence, and a heart that won't speak plain. If I say your name now, it sounds less like prayer, more like a door I keep opening inward. There are versions of us still breathing in unfinished sentences, still touching in the places where memory refuses grammar. You are not here, and yet the night keeps editing itself around you, like absence is handwriting, like grief knows how to make everything look intentional. Some losses arrive as true, some arrive as atmosphere. Yours came like a question that never learned how to end. So I let the low light speak in its beautiful ruin. I let the hour bend until it almost becomes forgiveness. Not for leaving, not for me, just for the shape of what love becomes when it cannot stay but will not leave. This is borrowed silence, none of it belongs to me. It came with your shadow, and now it sleeps where you used to be. This is borrowed silence, dripping gold, then turning blue. I am not alone in this room, I am alone with what the night still knows of you. Stay strange, stay near, I hear you best when you disappear. Borrowed silence, and a heart that won't speak plain. Maybe the saddest thing is not that you're gone, Maybe it's that beauty stayed, the tenderness survived, that even now the dark still chooses your side of me. And maybe I am not grieving you, maybe I am grieving the language I had when you were real, the grammar of your hand in mine, the religion of being understood without speech. This is borrowed silence, I wear it like a second skin, soft enough to call it peace, deep enough to know it isn't. This is borrowed silence, and the night won't give it back. Every hour after you come stressed in your aftermath. Stay strange, stay near. I become most yours when you're not here. Borrowed silence and a love too shaped to leave. Some nights don't end, they just stay, until the heart learns how to ache beautifully. Cold pillow, other side of the bed, I turned toward you and found the night instead. Lamp still low, curtains closed, the room looked normal, that's what hurt the most. No sound left but the AC hum, and my own breath trying to become enough. Yes, I went cold before I did, I think that's what I can't forgive. Not you, not us, not even fate, just how fast warmth learned to leave. I laid my hand where you used to be and felt nothing answering back. Crazy how one empty place in a bed can hold your whole heart hostage like that. I stay still, like that might help. Like maybe if I didn't move I wouldn't feel this by myself. But the dark knows where you were, and every night he lays me down right inside the blur. Cold pillow, and the room too wide. You took your body with you, but the ache stayed on my side. Cold pillow, and the lamp still dim. I close my eyes for sleep, but the missing starts again. Stay cold, stay there. Why do I still reach through empty air? Cold pillow, and I'm the one still keeping warm for two. Your hair tie still inside the drawer, one t-shirt still over the chair. Little things keep saying softly, you were here, you were here. The city's moving past the blinds, but this room don't know how to move on. Time gets mean in places like this, when love is gone but not gone enough. No fight to replay, no blame to hold your silence wearing your shade. And that's the kind of heartbreak that teaches midnight how to stay. I should be sleeping by now, but grief has a low voice too. And every time I turn the pillow, it still isn't you. I stay up, screen dark, listening to my own heart. One side empty, one side mine, and too much of you in the quiet. Cold pillow, in a room too wide. You took your body with you, but the ache stayed on my side. Cold pillow, and the lamp still dim. I close my eyes for sleep, but the missing starts again. Stay cold, stay there. Why do I still reach through empty air? Cold pillow, and I'm the one still keeping warm for two. Maybe heartbreak isn't loud, maybe it's linen low light in space. Maybe losing you is waking find the night still in your place. Maybe love don't leave in thunder, maybe it leaves in the bed, in a pillow going cold too soon. And everything I never said. Cold pillow, and I still turn your way, like some part of me don't know you're not coming back to stay. Cold pillow, and the whole room caves, one side of the bed untouched and the other one where I break. Stay cold, stay still, I'm learning what I'll never heal. Cold pillow, and I haven't slept right since you left. Cold pillow, other side of the bed, I turned toward you and found the night instead. Half the bed, still warm somehow, and I don't know what to do with that now. Lamp still low, curtains drawn, I keep leaving your side untouched, long after you've been gone. The room looks almost normal, that's what hurts the most. Nothing changed but everything, and I still feel you close. Your glass is gone from the nightstand, your voice is gone from the dark, but somehow this whole room still knows exactly where you are. I move slow, like that might help, like if I'm careful with the silence I won't feel this by myself. But the dark knows your shape, and every night it lays you down right where I used to be okay. Half the bed and all of the hurt, you took your body with you, but your absence stayed first. Half the bed still holding your side, I close my eyes to sleep and still reach for you in the night. Stay cold, stay still, why's the emptiness feel this real? Half the bed, and I'm the half that never healed. I fold into the edge of morning before the sun gets in, trying not to wake the memory, still breathing through the sheets. No last fight, no slam door, just your shadow leaving soft, and maybe that's why it cuts this deep. Nothing loud enough to hate you for your hair tie still inside the drawer and shirt still on the chair. Crazy how the smallest things keep saying you were here. I lie still, scream dark, listening to my own heart. The whole room leans your way, even when I call your name nowhere. Half the bed and all of the hurt, you took your body with you, but your absence stayed first. Half the bed still holding your side, I close my eyes to sleep and still reach for you in the night. Stay cold, stay still, why's the emptiness feel this real? Half the bed, and I'm the half that never healed. Maybe love don't leave in chaos, maybe it leaves one side untouched. One lamp on one pillow cold, one man learning lost too much. And I swear the hardest part is how the room keeps looking kind, like it doesn't know you're gone while I'm losing you all over every night. Half the bed and all of the ache, you left the room so quiet, now the silence stays awake. Half the bed still shaped like you, and every night I lie down here with nothing left to do. Stay cold, stay still, I'm learning what I cannot kill. Half the bed And I'm the half that misses you still. Half the bed, lamp gone dim. I should sleep, but the room's still you.
If I don't move, maybe this won't hurt more. Maybe the room won't notice you're not here anymore. I stay still in the blue light, like stillness has some use, like grief might pass me over if I don't disturb the truth. The lamp is kind, the sheets are cold, and everything feels fragile in the way a goodbye folds. I hold my breath, the room breathes too, like we're both pretending this is not the end of you. If I don't move, I can almost lie to me that you're still somewhere near, in the warmth, in the sheet. If I don't move, maybe the dark won't know that I've been sleeping next to loss and calling it home. But midnight always finds me in the places I refuse, and stillness only teaches how much I have to lose. If I don't move, I only hurt more slow. Some loves don't leave at once, they keep dissolving low. If I don't move, I still feel you leave. You love me in the quiet, that's why the silence hurts. Nothing in this room is louder in the way I miss your words. Low light on the curtains, your side still in the sheets. I turn toward the space you left, like love still sleeps there when I breathe. No big ending, no loud breaking, just your softness going still. And I think that's why it cuts so deep. I never got a wound I could just blame and heal. You kissed me like a promise, then left me with the night. Now every little tender thing reminds me what it felt like. I'm not trying to call you, I'm not asking you to stay. I just keep needing your memory in the gentlest parts of late. Like the lamp, like the blue, like the hour after 2. Everything in here goes soft, and then it turns to you. You love me in the quiet, and I still hear it now. the hush between my breathing, in the dark around this house. You love me in the quiet, that's why losing you feels strange. Nothing shattered when you left, but nothing in me stayed the same. Stay close, stay near. Why do I feel you clearest here? You love me in the quiet, and I'm still breaking there. Your picture glows inside my phone, but I don't touch your name. Some nights I get so close to reaching, then let the silence take the blame. Outside the city keeps on moving, cars drift under the blinds, but in here time still folds itself around the last look in your eyes. I used to think real heartbreak would come with fire, come with noise. Now I know it comes in low light, in all the ways a room avoids. I'm not asking for tomorrow, I'm not asking for a sign. I just let your absence linger where your love still touches mine. Like smoke, like rain, like a prayer without a name. Everything in here goes soft, and then it hurts again. You love me in the quiet, and I still hear it now, in the hush between my breathing, in the dark around this house. You love me in the quiet, that's why losing you feels strange. Nothing shattered when you left, but nothing in me stayed the same. Stay close, stay near. Why do I feel you clearest here? You love me in the quiet, and I'm still breaking there. Maybe that's the coolest beauty of the kind of love we had. It never needed thunder, so it never left like that. It just turned into a feeling the midnight keeps for me, a tender kind of damage, too soft to see, too deep to leave. You love me in the quiet, and I still live there some nights, where your hands are only memory, but they still know me right. You love me in the quiet, and that's the part I can't undo. The world still moves around me, but the softest part of me stays with you. Stay close, stay close, stay near. I swear I feel you strongest here. You love me in the quiet, and I still disappear there. You love me in the quiet, that's why the silence knows how to keep you in this room long after you let go. Low lamp love, that's what we were. Too soft for daylight, too deep for words. You love me in half-light, when nothing had to prove. A hand on my chest, a silence in the room. No loud kind of passion, just warmth that knew my name. Now every golden corner still glows the same. I don't miss the fire, I miss the low, the way the world would disappear when you love me slow. That low lamp love still follows me around, and every dim lit hour, and every softened sound. That low lamp love left no wreckage, just a bruise, the kind that keeps on blooming every time the room turns blue. The lamp still burns beside me, but now it burns alone. Funny how the same warm light can feel this close to cold. That low lamp love is why I ache this way. Nothing loud enough to leave, everything soft enough to stay. Low lamp love, and a room that knows too much. Midnight kept you, even after you were gone. That's why every room goes softer just before the dawn. You don't come back in memories, you come back in the hour, in the low blue weight of silence, in the tenderness of power. I let the dark lean closer, it always sounds like you, like the night is made a habit of keeping what I lose. I don't call your name, I let the lamp do that. I don't reach for you, I just don't fight the fate. Midnight kept you under every quiet thing, in the sheets, in the air, in the ache that still won't leave. Midnight kept you when my hands could not. Now the night knows your shade better than I forgot. I tried to sleep around it, but grief moves through the blue. Every little silence in this room still knows how to become you. Midnight captured you, and I stayed there too. Not to bring you back, just to feel what's left of you. Midnight kept you and never gave you back.
2:17. The little word under my message hit harder than goodbye ever did. Phone face up on the sheets beside me, blue light cutting through the room. I watched the typing never happen, then watched the silence bloom. The lamp was low, the city breathing, cars moving soft somewhere below. But all I heard was that one moment when I knew you saw and still let go. No angry words, no block number, no slam door, no final scene. Just one cold word in tiny letters, turning the whole night mean. I told myself, don't read too deep, don't let one screen undo your pride. But pain gets sharp in little places when hope still hasn't learned to hide. Read it to 17 and nothing after that. My name's still in your phone, but no way back. I breathe in slow, the room stays still, like even the dark knows you chose not to. Seen it to 17, and that's the part that broke me. Not a fight, not a goodbye, just knowing you will look right through me. Seen it to 17, with my whole heart in that thread. One word underneath my message and 1,000 things left unsaid. Stay blue, stay lit. Why does that screen still look like this? Seen it 2:17 and I ain't slept right since. I read our old lines like old prayers, scroll back to when you wanted me, when you awake. Felt like a doorway, now it's just proof of what won't be. Your picture's still the same soft smile that still knows how to pull me in. Crazy how a person can ignore you and still live under your skin. I almost sent another message, something light like hope you're good, but heartbreak got a quiet dignity, and mine was hanging on by wood. The AC hummed, the pillow cold, the whole room leaning to one side. I've had louder kinds of damage, none of them cut this fine. Read it to 17 and the night went thin. One soft glow, one hollow sting. I close my eyes, it stays there still, like some wounds don't bleed, they just don't heal. Seen it to 17, and that's the part that broke me. Not a fight, not a goodbye, just knowing you will look right through me. Seen it to 17, with my whole heart in that thread. One word underneath my message and 1,000 things left unsaid. Stay blue, stay lit. Why does that screen still look like this? Seen at 2:17 and I ain't slept right since. Maybe that's what ruins you, not believing, not the end, just being real in one small moment, getting silence back again. Maybe love don't die dramatic, maybe it dies as clean as thin, in tiny letters under messages, and all the ways you don't come in. Seen it 2:17 and I still feel it in my chest, like my whole night turned to glass the second you chose not to text. Seen it 2:17, with the dawn still far away. One word under everything I meant and nothing left for me to say. Stay blue, stay still. I'm learning how to lose you for real. Seen at 2:17, and somehow that hurts more than goodbye will. You saw it 2:17, and the room's been quiet, different ever since.
Silk in the smoke,
city running low beneath me. I don't feel it all. Glass in my hand, gold in the pour. This room knows how to hold a woman when she don't wanna want no more. I let the bass move through me slowly, like the dark knows where I ache. Nothing loud, nothing messy, just that private kind of flame. Stay low, stay dim, let the whole room pull me in. One more breath, one more sip. Let the silence rest on skin. I don't need bright fire, I don't need the crowd, just this after hours velvet hanging soft around. It's that silk in the smoke, moving slow across my body. Late night gold light in the whole room, feeling holy. It's that silk in the smoke, soft burn under all this blue. One glass, one soul, one skyline low, and a night that fits me true. Nobody else tonight. Then the road comes in like perfume, soft against the edge of the air. Every chord feels clean and dangerous, like the night brushed through my hair. No cheap thrill in this kind of lonely, no wasted heat, no careless touch, just that grown and polished silence that says enough without too much. I used to think the dark was empty, now I know it wears me well. In low lamps, high glass, and quiet rooms, I hear myself clearer than ever felt. Stay warm, stay close to the hush I need the most. One more note, one more pour. Let the room ask me for more. I don't need daylight, I don't need release, just this slow and golden rhythm rolling underneath. It's that silk in the smoke, moving slow across my body. Late night gold light in the whole room, feeling holy. It's that silk in the smoke, soft burn under all this blue. One glass, one soul, one skyline low, and a night that fits me true. Sip slow, eyes low, let the whole sky lose control. Silk in the smoke, and I don't need nobody else tonight. Some nights don't come to fix you, they just come to dress the pain in crystal shadow and soft gold, till it don't feel sharp the same. Some hearts don't need another lover, some hours don't need another word, just a pause beneath the silence, and a woman letting herself be heard. It's that silk in the smoke, moving slow across my body. Late night gold light in the whole room, feeling holy. It's that silk in the smoke, soft burn under all this blue. One glass, one soul, one skyline low, and the whole night open and through. still gold, city far, night deep, slow.
Still in the sheets, still in the air. You've been gone for days, but it still feels like you're here. The bed won't let go of you, neither will the room. Low lamp, closed curtains, and a silence hanging blue. I changed the pillowcase twice, still caught the trace of your perfume. Funny how the smallest things can keep a heart from leaving too. No loud ending, no scene to blame, just your body gone and your warmth still saying my name. I lie down on my side and the dark does what it does, turns every inch of empty linen into a memory of us. I move slow, like that might save me. Like if I don't disturb the bed, you might not be a memory, but the night knows what stayed behind. And every crease in these sheets pulls you back into my mind. You're still in the sheets, and that's what's killing me. Not your touch, just the ghost of it, where my hands still think you'd be. You're still in the sheets, in the folds, in the heat. I close my eyes for rest, but your shape still sleeps with me. Stay there, stay near. Why do I feel you most right here? Still in the sheets, and I can't wash you out of me. The AC hum keeps breathing low, cars drift somewhere under the blinds, but this whole room keeps circling back to the way you used to fit in my one shirt still on the chair, one hair tie in the drawer. Little things got more power now than they ever did before. I should've moved on by now, at least that's what I tell myself. But grief gets quiet in the bedroom and lays itself across the edge of everything else. No broken glass, no final scream, just too much of you left in the seams. I stay up, lamp dim, listening to the quiet sinking. One side cold, one side warm, and too much shake to call it gone. You're still in the sheets, and that's what's killing me. Not your touch, just the ghost of it, when my hands still think you'd be. You're still in the sheets, in the folds, in the heat. I close my eyes for rest, but your shape still sleeps with me. Stay there, stay near. Why do I feel you most right here? Still in the sheets, and I can't wash you out of me. Maybe heartbreak isn't missing calls, maybe it's fabric, warmth and space. Maybe losing you is lying down and finding you still left in place. Maybe love don't leave all at once, maybe it stays where bodies meet in low light, late hours, and the sorrow of unmade sheets. You're still in the sheets, and I still turn your way, like some part of me don't know you're not coming back to stay. You're still in the sheets, and the whole room won't release. One side of the bed untouched, and the other side where I break in peace. Stay there, stay near. I hate how much of you lives here, still in the sheets,
and I haven't slept right since you left. Still in the sheets, still in the air. You've been gone for days, but it still feels like you're here. Still on red, 3 a.m. and your name still hurts the same way it did then. Blue light on the sheets, room half gone. I told myself I'd sleep, but your silence stayed on. I sent one honest line, you saw it through, and somehow one small word said more than you do. No reply, just that glow, and my heart dropping low. I stayed up, screen lit, like maybe you come back to it. Still on red, still in my head. You didn't say goodbye, you just left me there instead. Still on red, that's what cuts the deepest. Not what you wrote, but how you chose to keep it. Stay blue, don't fade. Why'd you leave me in that place? Still on red, and I ain't been right for days. Your picture by your name still looks warm. Funny how the smallest things can keep a hurt alive this long. I didn't send another word, I just watched the dark. Like maybe if I move too much, I feel how gone you are. Oh, no reply, just the night and the screen burning white. I let hope lean in, then watched it break again. Still on red, still in my head. You didn't say goodbye, you just left me there instead. Still on red, that's what cuts the deepest. Not what you wrote, but how you chose to keep it. Stay blue, don't fade. Why'd you leave me in that place? Still on red, and I ain't been right for days. Maybe that's the cruel part, not losing you, but almost hearing back. For one soft second I thought love still knew my name, then it turned into black. Still on red, still in my head. One little screen and a whole night dead. Still on red, and I still can't shake it. Not what you said, just the fact you never made it. Stay blue all night, I still see your name in that light. Still on red, and somehow that hurts more than goodbye. Still on red, screen gone dim. I should sleep, but I'm still here. Your side still, that's what I noticed first. Not that you were gone, but that the bed knew it before I did. I turned toward the silence, like it might answer back, but all I get is linen in the shape of what I lack. No one teaches you the moment a room starts choosing grief.
No sound, no sign, just a shift beneath the sheets. I stay on my half like crossing over hers. Some distances begin where bodies used to merge. Your side still, mine awake. Every night I lie here, trying not to break. Your side still, my heart moving wrong. I never knew an empty space could feel this full for so long. I leave the pillow untouched like reverence or fear. Anything to keep from proving you're no longer here. And I still turn you away. That's the kind of heartbreak that doesn't know it's late. Your side still, and I'm the one unraveling. You left, but the room stayed warm, and somehow that hurt more. Lamp still low, curtains drawn. I stood there listening after you were gone. No slammed door, no raised voice, just that quiet kind of ending that don't leave you any choice. Your side still held the shape of you, like the night itself didn't get the truth. And I swear the air still carried your name. That's the cruelest part, nothing changed. I move slow, like that might help. Like maybe if I didn't touch a thing, I wouldn't feel this by myself. But the silence knew before I did. Some people leave the room and somehow never really leave it. The room stayed warm after you were gone. That's how I knew I was gonna hurt this long. The room stayed warm while my chest went cold. You took your hands away, but the air still held me close. Stay still, stay near. Why do I feel you stronger here? The room stayed warm, and I'm the one who froze. Glass by the sink, shirt on the chair. Little things kept saying you were still there. I laid down on my side, but the bed felt wrong the whole night. No wreckage left to point at pain, just a room too gentle to explain. I've had louder losses, none this deep. Nothing screams like absence when it's quiet enough to keep. I stayed up, lamp dim, letting all that warmth sink in. No last line, no blame to hold, just me learning how soft can still be cold. The room stayed warm after you were gone. That's how I knew I was gonna hurt this long. The room stayed warm while my chest went cold. You took your hands away, but the air still held me close. Stay still, stay near. Why do I feel you stronger here? The room stayed warm, and I'm the one who froze. Maybe heartbreak isn't fire, maybe it's heat that won't leave fast.
Maybe love don't die when someone walks out. Maybe it lingers in the aftermath. And maybe that's why I still can't sleep, why midnight keeps pulling me back. 'Cause you were gone, but the room kept proving you had only just left. The room stayed warm, and I couldn't hide from that. Everything you used to be was hanging in the dark like that. The room stayed warm, and I stayed there too. One more night, one more ache, trying not to turn and reach for you. Stay still, stay near. I hate how you still live in here. The room stayed warm, and I haven't been the same since you. You left, but the room stayed warm, and I swear that's what broke me most.